Next, we move on to section 2, and we have already looked in section 1 on the general mechanics of the website. We look at how to make sure that our website loads quickly, making sure that it's scannable, and making sure that the texts appear readable and the information can be easily extracted by someone who is just glancing through our website. Now we're going to look at how we can place our readers or our customers first. So in this section, we start looking at the written words on your site or the website copy. And so for the next several tips, we'll specifically look at how to make your customers feel special so that they'll want to return for more. Next, we have therefore then that if you keep tooting your own horn, you will find everybody moving out of the way. What do I mean by this? It simply means then that, like I've seen many other websites online doing, if you have the we syndrome, if you keep saying we are the best, we, it means then that you have no concern for the customer. So if you keep boasting about your company and how long you've been in business and so forth, and you do not tie in that to what benefit that's going to give to the customer, you are only driving people away. So try to avoid using we and think about you, the customer or the reader. Nobody cares about your company except what you can do for them. And a neat witch tracker I found at this website that you can go to and simply put in your website, and they would compare the amount of time that you use we and I compared to you, and it would give you how customer friendly your website really is. So first, you need to try as much as possible to think about the customer, think about the benefits that you can provide for them rather than thinking about your own company. Next, sell benefits, not features. This is copywriting 101. Now, most people are not concerned about your Kenwood two-way speakers featuring 6.5 pearl mica injection molded poly woofer, PEI balanced dome tweeter, and a range of 2 to 40 watts RMS and a 160 watt peak power handling. Plus, they come with mounting tabs so speakers can be mounted in a 6 3/4 opening. You need to tell them how the speakers sound, how they make them feel, how they will take their music, listening to angelic heights. So in other words, then the physical features of the Kenwood speakers is not really what's important to the person, but they're actually looking for a certain quality of sound. So instead of spending your time speaking about the features of the speakers, here you want to speak directly about the benefit that you're providing to the customer. This is often easier said than done, but if you look through your website, you realize often the temptation is to speak about the features of a product rather than speaking about the benefit to the customer. Next, write as if you're writing to one person, not to a group or the whole world. The reader must feel that you are speaking to her now at this very moment. You must connect emotionally with her, and you can because you sense her problems. You have been there and now you have found the solution. Now, just this tip alone is worth its weight in gold, because when you have a visitor come to your website, you do not want that visitor to feel as though that you're on a podium and you're speaking to the world. You're speaking to this great audience. You want that visitor to feel as though that you're communicating directly with them, there and there. Not only that, but that you are connected emotionally with them. Why? Because you sense a problem that they have, and you have also been there. You have had that problem as well, and you have found the solution, and now you're about to present the solution to them. And just that tip alone is very, very, very powerful indeed. Next, deliver immediately on what you promise. You have to deliver immediately on what you promise from your advertisement or search engine listing. In other words, then, be relevant. Let your website be a continuation of the conversation that started in your ads. So, for example, if in your pay-per-click ad, you promise that you're going to help the person to grow beautiful cabbages, and then when they come to your website now, you're talking to them about how to breed dogs. Right away, you have disconnected your visitor from their interests and the reason for why they came to visit your website, simply because you're presenting them a different topic or different substance to what you have promised in your ads. So whatever your advertisement is, make sure that it's directly connected to your website. And not only does it relate to your pay-per-click ads, but it also relates to your link in your website. In other words, then, if you have a link in your website that says order page, when the person click on the link that says order page, you shouldn't be presenting them with testimonials. You should be presenting them with the information that they would need in order to order your product. So always deliver immediately on what you promised. And those who study web analytics tell us that you should never have more than the information that you're promising from a link should never be 2 or 3 links deep, more than 2 or 3 links deep into your website. In other words, then, you do not want someone clicking on a link that says order, then they have to go through 3, 4, 5 links before they actually come to the order page. Clicking on a link that says order, you should deliver the information about ordering. Then ask for your visitors' opinions, vote, and reactions. Simply put, people like to know that their opinions count. We all like to know that we matter, even if it's in a very small way. So providing a means for your visitors to give their input can be mutually rewarding. So what you want here is that you can ask for survey, you can ask your visitors their opinion on your article that you wrote, or ask their opinion about your product, how much they like it, and whatever it is. Once you ask your visitors' opinion, then right away it tells them that they are important to you. Let your customers know that you appreciate them and that they may come back. Your aim shouldn't be simply to satisfy your visitors, but to delight them. Delight them by showing how easy it is to do business with you and how dedicated you are to them even after the sale. So even after you have made the sale, it is important for you to follow up on your visitors to make sure that you thank them for the sale and let them know how much you appreciate them. Even though this might appear as very simple, there are many online marketers who simply do not even send a follow-up email that says thank you for making this particular purchase.